Hello and welcome to this new channel, the Flat Chat Gaming, where we're going to be doing a lot of gaming stuff. And today we're going to start off with a Pokemon tier list, and we're going to be ranking the Pokemon starters based on how they look and how good they are in game, how viable they are to use. You got anything else to say?
Oh yeah, well my name's Callum, firstly.
Yeah, I'm Heggy.
And he's Heggy. And yeah, as you can see, we've got 5 different categories here. Pretty self-explanatory. Starting at the top, we've God, Great, Decent, Meh, and of course Delete from Game. That's obviously, the really bad Pokemon that we just don't think should be in the game. There's one on there that I've just instantly put in that category. But I'm sure we'll get to that. So yeah, we better crack on. So Venusaur.
The Venusaur line. What are you thinking about Venusaur then?
I think he's decent. It's decent. It's not a bad Pokemon. It's nostalgic. Obviously, that goes for it. It's unfortunate that
It's also a decent design.
Yeah, it's good. It's just there's better Pokemon in that region, like Vileplume. Like Vileplume is pretty much the same Pokemon.
Yeah. There's a lot of grass Pokemon.
So it could be a wasted pick, but and I think it's just not as good as the other two, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think
it's in that region.
It's the weakest of the 3 starters in Kanto.
Charizard, I think, goes up 1 tier into Great.
Okay.
It's not quite God. I just don't. I think
I agree.
It's got too many problems, but because of just the way it holds it, the way it is,
how it looks,
the Pokemon cards.
It's a mascot for the game.
It is a mascot, and you can't be a mascot for the game without being clearly a well-designed Pokemon that people just
It's just
globally love.
It's got too many weaknesses because of its type.
Yeah, rock types. Like Stealth Rocks destroy it.
Ice becomes neutral.
Yeah, exactly. And it should be a dragon.
Yeah.
But that would be too overpowered, so. But yeah, Blastoise.
I really like the design of Blastoise with the cannons. I think it's a cool Pokemon. I think it's decent.
It's decent. It's above Venusaur though, I think. It's the concept is the best thing for me. I just think it's just... It's just cool. It's like a cool looking Pokemon.
Yeah, there's so many water Pokemon in all regions that are a wee bit hurt by them. They need to be really special to stand out.
Yeah, I really like. I like that artwork for that Blastoise in particular. Like
just the back shot.
It's a back shot. I think that's just really cool. It's better than when it's front on because it just looks a bit daft. Talking of daft Pokemon, Delete from Game would be Meganium.
Yeah, just irrelevant, isn't it?
It's just like. Who I want to know who has this as their favourite Pokemon. I don't think there's anyone in the world that has that as their favourite Pokemon.
If that's your favourite Pokemon, comment below. And we'll have a discussion with you.
Comment below and we'll ban you. Like, it's just, I don't understand it. But yeah, it's clearly a Delete from Game. Not a very good design Pokemon, and that's kind of what Gen 2 is for me. A lot of Pokemon have a dodgy design, kind of forget.
It was a very rushed gen.
Yeah. Typhlosion though, saying that is a good Pokemon. I think it's probably going to go top of our list here. In my opinion, I'd say it's just above Charizard. I think
great design.
It's not got the nostalgia factor quite as much as Charizard does, and the global love that Charizard has. I just think it's a better Pokemon because it doesn't have that flying type hindering it.
It's got identical stats to Charizard, and it's got less weaknesses, so it's just a better Pokemon.
Yeah, and for Alligator's
problem,
it's
so forgettable.
It's the problem again is it's weak in terms of it's a water type. I mean, you want a water type, you tend to want a special attacking water type, and it's a physical attacker. It doesn't get waterfall till very late, and it's using Ice Fang and Bite for the majority of the game. It's just not ideal.
It's useless in Gen 2 because of that. Before the special split, you just can't use water moves on it, so you get no stab moves.
Exactly.
On to Gen 3.
Ooh, now Now this is probably the best designed Pokemon we've got on the board so far. So I'm probably going to put it in Great.
Okay.
It could have been better design. I think Trico and Grovyle are actually the best two, first and non-final stage evolutions of the starters. And it could have been even better looking, but it still is the best looking that we've got on the board there. And for that reason, I'm going to have it top of Great.
Yeah, I agree.
But I think obviously because it's a grass type, it loses out a wee bit. But we're doing I still think it's top of Great here so far.
This is my favourite region for starters personally. It's between 3 and 4. I think they're both really strong. Like all 6 Pokemon are very good.
I think if I'm averaging out the top at both generations, Gen 3 probably wins, but my favourite Pokemon is in Gen 4. Anyway, Blaziken.
Blaziken is decent for me. but
Yeah,
right
top
near
of
the
decent
top.
here. It's top of decent. It's not as good as the other two fire types.
Yeah,
I thought I used to like it a lot more when I was younger.
but it's outshone by one that's coming a wee bit later.
Exactly. The fire started the firefighting trend for starters, and it's good. It just looks like it's too much of a humanoid for me,
Yeah.
and it's just. But it's no, it is a cool Pokemon. It's good. And as I said, there was a better Pokemon
Yeah.
from that region.
It's a good pick for a starter in that.
Because it's a
genre.
fire type.
Yeah,
Because
there's
of
a
low
severe
calorie,
lack
yeah.
of fire types. But if you're choosing a starter, you're choosing Swampert.
Oh, definitely. It's going straight to God. It's just the best typing for a starter, pretty much.
Is it the best typing there's been for a starter? I think it has to be.
Maybe Water Fairy,
Water Fairy is good
maybe.
as well.
But I mean,
Water Ground's just so
I know how to
strong.
use Water Grounds so
Yeah.
well. That's the thing. I don't really know. Like, I mean,
When it comes to Fairy, it becomes a bit cloudy
yeah,
for
but
me.
you just have to deal one. Yeah, that's true. You have to deal with one weakness, and it's
Yeah.
grass. Seriously deal with it, obviously, because that's easy to work around.
Yeah,
But yeah, no, it's a very, very good Pokemon, and I think it's just got to be God. The more I've grown up, the more I've enjoyed using it.
yeah.
Because it makes the game easier. But yeah, definitely God for me.
Next, Torterra, Gen 4.
I think it's probably bottom of great, if I'm honest.
I agree.
I think it's just a really good design. It's like got the whole ecosystem in its back, sort of thing. And
Yeah.
I like the spikes coming out the side of its head.
Strong typing again.
Again, that ground typing is a good secondary typing.
Ground is one of the best secondary typings,
Yeah,
I feel, 'cause
yeah,
it gives you an
it is.
immunity, and it's just
Yeah, no, that's
something
good.
you're looking for.
Especially an immunity to poison, which is
Yeah.
a grass weakness,
Mhm.
which makes it. And obviously, the fact that ground is also able to deal with its fire type weakness, and an extra thing to take advantage of
It's
Napoleon.
immune
which is
to
steel.
electric as well.
Oh yeah, and it's weak to poison, is it not? Or it's good against poison.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, it's just a really good type. It's just good secondary typing.
yeah.
But yeah, no, Infernape though.
God, doesn't it?
It is definitely for me. It's gone. I'd put it just below because I think I would probably have it top, but I can understand not having it top.
Yeah,
it's just because it means more to me as well because it's the first ever Pokemon I ever used. So it's just that's a good Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's a well designed. The white, it's just great. Ash's one in the anime. It's the only time I've actually really watched the Pokemon anime and really thought this was top class.
Gets an insane move early in close combat, level
Yeah.
32 or 36 whenever it evolves.
I think it's 36.
36, yeah. It's just a great Pokemon.
It is a good Pokemon, and it is just best in Blaziken.
It's a bit frail, but
Yeah, but I
when
mean,
you're that fast and strong, it doesn't really matter.
it's like a glass cannon,
Yeah.
really, but it's decent. It's a decent Pokemon. Well, no, it's a god tier Pokemon. Empoleon.
I think Empoleon's decent.
I think it's really good. I think the reason it's probably getting knocked down slightly into decent is because of how good the other two are in that generation.
Yeah.
I think it's the weakest of them. Would you have it below Blastoise?
No, maybe above.
I think it's steel
because of
typing.
the steel
Puts,
typing,
yeah, it's like steel. Like
and it's
the
better
fact-
designed.
the problem with it is like having a water steel typing is incredible. Having your steel as a secondary typing is probably one of the best things you could ask for. But in that generation, the fact that it then has a weakness to the fire type
Yeah, the fighting.
with fighting type.
Yeah,
And then also it's got another weakness to the ground type of Torterra. It's
Yeah.
just it's just unfortunate for it, but it's a good design Pokemon, the Emperor Penguin sort of thing.
the Trident's
the
sick.
Trident, like Poseidon sort of Trident. No, it's a good design Pokemon.
Yeah,
On to Gen 5. Now this is where it probably goes downhill slightly.
definitely in design.
Yeah, definitely design.
Usability though, they're okay.
They're alright. Fast and bulky Pokemon in Serperior is probably top of meh for me.
Yeah,
Head
it's
for an alligator.
It's just not Venusaur level.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's just that design. It's just a bit weak. I mean, it looks nice, but it doesn't look like a starter.
No, it
That's
looks-
what I think with it.
Yeah,
It's just
it's just a snake, a
yeah,
grass
it's
snake.
a grass snake. Yeah, it's like yeah.
What more can you really say?
What
about
can you say? I
Serperior?
know, yeah. Emboar though, again,
It's the worst of the firefighting starters,
yeah, for sure, for
Yeah.
sure.
and it's the third in a row, which hurts it.
Yeah, they could have gone a different way with this, made it better. Like, they could have made it better looking. A fire pig, I think it probably should be on all fours if I'm honest.
Yeah,
The design, it just looks a bit awkward. It doesn't need to be a fighting type.
I think it should be meh.
I think it should be meh as well, just ahead of Serperior because it is probably. I mean, it's all right. It's actually an all right Pokemon in battle.
Is that your favourite out of the three? for that gen? Like if you were to play, would you
Probably.
pick that one?
I'd probably pick. Yeah, that's what I did pick when I played it. Sam,
Do you usually pick fire types?
Fire type tends to be my one, but that's because I started with Infernape.
Yeah, and it's
I know
also-
it's not. Well, actually, it's probably not true. It's not always fire type. It depends on the game.
Yeah.
Like
Fire type just gives you the option
I'm
of
not
having
going
a
for
fire
I'm
type
not going for
early.
fire type in Gen 3. I'm not going for a fire type in Gen 6.
Yeah,
Um,
that's fair.
but that's just because there's better Pokemon for all the other types.
Samurott.
Now this is probably the one that falls into the category of weakest final stage evolution in terms of its design,
Yeah,
because it could have been a lot cooler, and I just the fact this is on all fours makes it worse. And it probably should be standing up the way Duo is.
Duo's quite cool.
I think Duo, yeah, they missed the trick with this one.
Yeah, I think it's better than for Alligator.
Yeah, I think it is as well.
But the weakest in that gen. Sums up the gen really with all three in meh.
Yeah, they're all meh, and
Yeah.
there is just better designed Pokemon across that game than the three starters.
Yeah.
Which really that shouldn't be the case. Your starters, they're the ones that everyone has. They're the ones that Pokemon are. Yeah,
The one that's meant to make you fall in love with the game.
yeah, it's just it is a bit annoying, isn't it?
Yeah.
But Gen 5 is a good game based on the story for me. I think it's a really good game
Yeah.
on that. It's quite tough as well.
Chestnut in Gen 6.
You've not played this game really, or you have? But you've not
played it
used this
once.
Pokemon.
No, I've not used
Chestnut. See, for me, I think it's from delete from game. I think it's obviously I love Meganium because everything is, but
that. Yeah. It's a terrible design.
it is.
It just doesn't look good.
No, I don't. No,
I don't even know what it's meant to be.
Squirrel. I think.
Yeah, how are you meant to get that from what it looks like? Do you know what I mean? It's
Well, Chespin is a squirrel.
yeah.
Chestnut, and then Chestnut becomes a shield. It's just not a very. It's a bit dodgy, and it's again overlooked because of how good one of the other Pokemon is, and this one of the other starters is.
It's not this one, Delphox.
It's not quite this one, but again,
I think it's a pretty meh Pokemon.
it is a pretty meh Pokemon. I don't like the wands. You like the wand.
I do like
you
the
like the
wand.
held item. I don't like that. I don't like it's just.
I like its heels.
Yeah, I like its typing. I like the fire psychic typing. I think it's interesting. Again, the taking it away from firefighting.
Yeah.
The fire psychic.
They could have used anything and it'd be better than a
That's
fourth
true.
in a row.
Yeah, exactly. Greninja though,
God.
definitely God's category. I mean, it's won Pokemon of the Year several times. It's in Smash Bros. It's
Another mascot for the game.
another mascot for the game. I mean, to do that and you've come in Gen 6, there's no
Yeah.
nostalgia really behind it.
It's probably the
But
latest
now there is.
Pokemon that's became a mascot.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah. Like everything's Gen 4 and before at that point.
Yeah, no, it's a really good Pokemon though. Yeah,
Yeah.
Lucario been the one before that.
Yeah.
That's what I'd have said. But yeah, it is a god Pokemon, god tier Pokemon, and I think it's
So strong.
happy to have it there. Gen 7,
Yeah.
Decidueye, Ghost, Grass type. It's a cool design actually.
Yeah.
It's a cool
Good
design.
idea.
Very good idea. I'd probably have it in decent.
Yeah. Booty bouts and decent would you put
Split up the water types, I'd say.
split up the walls.
Split up the water
Yeah.
types there. I think it's better than Blastoise, but not quite good. That steel typing is just so powerful
Yeah.
when you're comparing these two here. But you know, Grass Ghost is a good typing as well. It's a good design. It's an archer. I mean, I really
Something
like
a
it.
bit different.
Yeah. Incineroar though. Well, no, I wouldn't say though. I'd say it's probably similar. Similar in where I would rank it.
Do you think
but
it's
indecent.
better?
No, I think it's slightly below. I think its design's not quite as good. Fire Dark again, not the firefighting, which was good. They didn't make a return. I thought they might have when I saw the.
It does look like a fighter.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's a wrestler. I mean,
Yeah,
so it could
should
have
be
been.
fighting.
It could be, but no, but it's a dark wrestler. It's
Yeah.
a dark fighter. So. Yeah, no, I'm happy with the dark type there. But yeah. Now this is probably the best typing out of the three Pokemon here. Water, Fairy,
Yeah.
out of those three in that region. But the design is awful.
Yeah.
I think it would honestly have been God if it had a nice design, but it's not. I just think it's awkward. It looks strange. It's
Have you used this Pokemon? So I personally haven't.
no, but
No.
that's why
You don't have a love towards it.
no, I don't love towards
No,
it.
neither
Maybe if I did, but I would probably put it maybe top of meh
Top of that.
because of its typing. It gets
Okay.
above the others there, but its design is definitely worse. It's definitely worse than a lot out there. It's probably one of the worst
Yeah.
designed Pokemon.
Gen 8 Sword and Shield.
Rillaboom. Now I've not played this game.
Yeah. I have.
Peggy has.
Yeah.
So you're
It's
gonna have
the
to.
drummer monkey.
Yeah.
It's a pretty cool design.
Yeah.
It's a lot different from the other grass types that we've seen.
Yeah. I think it's actually. I don't know why, it's just a grass type, isn't it?
Yeah.
I feel like it could have had another, it could have been grass fighting, it just
Or it
looks
could have
quite
been
cool.
grass dart.
Yeah.
Something a
Even
bit.
grass ground or something. you
Yeah.
know. The earthquake could have easily been.
Yeah. Yeah,
Really
I
used.
think it's a decent Pokemon.
Yeah, I think it is decent.
It's a good design. I would put it maybe here.
Yeah, I'd have it. Happy
Yeah.
with that. Cinderace.
Cinderace.
Well, I think for this one, again, I've not played the game, but I think in the future it will go into the God category.
Yeah, but not right now.
It's not got that nostalgia yet, has it? It's just a lot of people like this Pokemon.
Yeah, it's a really good Pokemon. It's the one I used.
Yeah,
It's got really cool signature moves with the ball, where it just
yeah.
kicks it.
I mean,
at
we
other
love
Pokemon.
football, so that's and that is a bonus. Again, I did say I don't really like held items like
Yeah.
the wands, like the ball, but I like football, so
Yeah.
maybe it sways me a wee bit. Inteleon though,
It's pretty decent.
I'd say it's the weakest of the three for me personally.
Yeah, but I still think it's decent.
You think it's decent?
Yeah.
I'm happy with it behind Venusaur personally.
Okay.
I'm happy with it. Decent.
I like thin Pokemon, so the design does help for me. I don't like the big fat ones.
I mean, yeah, like Chestnut, Emboar,
Yeah,
even for alligators, a bit chunky.
yeah.
Rillaboom
But
is,
even
so is Blastoise
the
and
Fiend,
Venusaur.
they're all pretty thin.
Yeah, and then so Sceptile, Charizard's thin arms, Cinderace.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I see what you're trying to say there. Yeah, no, we're going to try and level it out, make it look symmetrical.
Yeah, for
For Alligator
Alligator.
down to leap from game.
Just-
I feel like that's a bit harsh for Alligator because
It
a
has
lot of
some
people do like for
symmetrical.
Alligator.
yeah,
But yes, unfortunately, for symmetry purposes, it's getting deleted from the game.
yeah,
So yeah, that's our list. I think I'm pretty happy with that. Are you?
yeah. I'm pretty happy.
Yeah.
Definitely the top three. Definitely two of the bottom three are correct.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for watching, guys, and comment below your top three and bottom three final evolution starter Pokemon, and we'll see you in the next one.